Chat, I got a hypothetical for you.
Oh boy.
You're in the club, right?
Yeah.
And a ghost comes up
Okay.
and tricks your girl. What do? How do you respond?
I ghost them.
Your girl? You abandon your girl? I've abandoned my girl. Fight them? You can't fight them. They're a ghost. She's not my girl anymore. Julia's gone. Julia's ghosting. Julia's ghost tricking.
I almost hit the guitar.
Don't hit the guitar. Julia's ghosting away. Start jorking it. That's a good response. That's a good answer. I fight my girl. It's true. If you're out with your girl and your girl allows herself to be ghost tricked, that's no girl you want to be out with.
Well, I think that's the only instance in the Bible where divorce is okay.
Yeah, if your girl gets ghost tricked,
Yeah.
you have to divorce her.
Someone walked up to the Lord and was like, Lord, what about if my wife gets stolen, tricked by a ghost? Can I divorce her then?
Yeah.
Lord's like, yes. A lot of men are going, she got ghost tricked. She got ghost tricked.
A ghost tricked her. A ghost tricked her.
A ghost tricked her. A ghost tricked her. It's like, I'm Spartacus.
No men want wives. This is confirmed.
We're watching a lot of true crime.
Men only want wives so that they can steal their money and cheat on them and commit crimes. That's what they want.
Every one of these episodes I've been watching, by the way, have started off with like, Dave was very religious and he was attracted to Stacy because she was also religious. Dave proceeded to cheat on Stacy with 12 other women.
In a religious way.
And then he's like, I can't divorce my wife. The Bible says that's wrong. I'm like, but murder? But what about the murder?
I guess I gotta kill her. The Bible says that's okay. The Bible did lots of sacrifices. It's like a sacrifice.
God, here's the thing. God never divorced someone, but he did kill people.
He did kill people.
So me, I am like God.
God killed men. God killed women. God killed children.
Many animals.
God killed the 90 binies. All of them.
God made sure to really inbred animals by only saving 2. Enough to procreate.
And
but
then
we
later,
done fucked them up.
And then later, Moses goes up on the frickin' mountain and is like, I got these tablets. Can you write down the rules? And God's like, don't kill. If I were Moses, I would like look up and be like, coming from you, that doesn't mean anything.
I gotta talk about some sons I had.
Coming from what you did, motherfucker? Yeah. You're telling me not to kill?
Yeah.
Want to try practicing what you preach? I would be so pissed.
Do not kill. Except for me. Don't look at me.
I'm allowed to do it.
Do not say my name in vain. What are you going to do now? Tell me I'm wrong?
I do like that when you read the Bible, it seems like God went through like a murder phase.
Yeah.
And then eventually was like, I gotta slow down on this.
He came out of it. And he
maybe
was like,
I was
Jesus.
a little aggressive. Maybe I was going a little too hard. I'm going to stop doing all the killing. In New Testament God, I'm different.
I did just say that God
I'm
says
a different
Jesus
guy.
When he came out of the Jesus. His son's like, what, Dad? Not you.
Character development. Yeah, God was kind of like a shonen villain. God is like Vegeta. And that God did like lots of killing and was really like aggressive and angry.
Yeah.
But like the God fandom,
right, like
loved that.
Right.
They were like, it's not good. Like I know it's bad, but he's just so cool. And so then they had to rehabilitate him because he was so popular.
So I think what's happened is that, you know, like the story of Jesus and Mary and Joseph is so like it happens in so many things.
Yeah.
Like, it's like the very baselines of it, the very beats of it have been repeated again and again in so many different stories and cultures and things like that.
Yeah.
You know, we got Lion King, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It's what happened with DBZ. Bulma.
Yep.
Blue.
Okay, where are you going with this?
Who famously wears blue in the Bible? I'm just saying.
Who wears blue in the Bible?
I'm just saying.
Mary?
I'm just saying.
But so Trunks? Are we saying Trunks is Jesus?
Trunks came in to save
Goku.
the people of the present. He came from the future.
Just like Jesus.
From the future.
He came from the future.
And then he died.
No, he didn't.
For them.
I don't think he did.
In the future.
No, he didn't. He came back again later.
Didn't he die at some point?
No, he came back from the future, then he returned to the future, then he came back from the future again, and then he met his own self as a child. They were both Trunkses existed.
Much like Jesus' story.
Much like Jesus' story. I want to play Ghost Trick. Do you think we could? Do you think we could play Ghost Trick?
I guess. We got apparently we only have one more stream left if the calculations of this random chatter was correct.
Well, after this one more.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So we'll see. Maybe if we read really fast, we can get it done right now.
Speed read. I'm really good at reading on these streams.
Do you want to put on your headphones?
No.
I'm going to unmute the game.
I was reading to Clara the other night. I messed up so many words. Naruto
She didn't care, though. She wasn't listening.
No. All she could think about was how Jacob had a cool style.
Yeah, I was reading to Clara, too, and she wasn't paying any attention at all, and I was, doing voices and everything. Do you want to see the game?
I guess.
2254? No. 2301.
I never cracked my beer. Trick time.
What is happening right now? Right.
We're saving everyone.
Other Sissel is about to wake up from being a zombie.
Yeah, wrong Sissel.
And he's going to do extreme murder on everyone in this room.
Bissell Wetjet.
And so we're trying to stop that from happening.
Bissell for bad Sissel.
Sissel.
Bissell.
Sussel? That's pretty good.
Sussel.
Except now it's seeming like this guy is Sissel and we're not Sissel. That seems to be what's happening here.
Could be.
That's what the game has been implying.
Could be.
All right, man. Jump in there and stop that explosion, would you?
Oh, we have to find the dog.
We got to find the dog. We got to find Missile with Sissel.
And Bissell.
And Bissell and Sussel. Easy enough for you to say. Foolish of you to say, too. If you stop the explosion, he'll just do me in. Depending on how you phrase this sentence, he's saying he'll just
do me
in some other way. But it reads as
he'll just do me in some other way.
Just do me in some other way. Doggy style, reverse cowgirl. He's got so many ways he'll do me. You haven't seen this guy's got forbidden ways. He learned them in the afterlife. Fair enough. Then jump in there and take care of that man in red, would you? I repeat, easy enough for you to say. And most likely impossible to boot. That huge explosion didn't even make him bat an eye. Well, what do you propose then, Prof? Pray tell. Your best bet is to save me during the explosion without him noticing. Easy enough for you to say. Sheesh, what's with all these people? Anywho, jump in there and do something. Okay, we gotta go find
Pause
Missile.
time.
I can't move if I'm pausing time. You think Missile's in the garbage? Think he's in the garbage?
He might get carried away, yeah. I mean, I don't really see where else he could be. Other if he's still a leaf somewhere. But it seems like they're maybe going to carry someone away, so.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta
Yeah.
watch these rats. Keep my eyes on the rats.
You can't find Missile until he speaks.
Because these rats are up to something. I can't get to the rats, I don't think. No.
Not
But
yet.
Missile will be able to do something with that tire, no doubt.
Yeah.
Whoa! I hit the wrong button. Missile!
Where are you?
Missile, come out of the garbage. Watching these rats instead of the drama that's unfolding.
Should I have pancakes or boiled eggs? Why are those your two options? Can you have like a scrambled egg?
Yeah, can you have a fried egg?
Did you boil these eggs previously?
Okay, here we go. Sissel.
Sizzle!
Hey, I know that voice.
Help me!
Where are you?
Find me! Before I'm carried away!
By the rats.
By the rats!
Hmm? What's with the frail sounding call for help? He's here somewhere. A friend of yours? Yep, a little guy that looks a little fragile but has strength that'd surprise you. Well, he's asking you to find him. And before he's carried away, no less. But I'm almost out of time. Should I look for him?
Yes.
He's down here.
The leaf!
The leaf.
Sizzle! Here I am!
Oh, hey, it's...
Missile!
What are you doing there?
Do you really have to ask? Seriously, are you really going there?
No, that's okay. Never mind. Anyway, I need your powers. Will you help me out?
Of course! Here, let me come join you.
Into the tire. Zoop.
Okay, here I am, Sizzle.
Now maybe things will flow in a new direction.
Even though the flow of the sewer is a little bit stinky.
Uh-oh, stinky. Okay. We need to do something with Missile. We need to make a swap. We need to swap some objects.
Without Bissell seeing.
There's a ball, there's a lamp, there's a telephone. There's this, there's the balanced toy, there's the measuring device. There's the measuring device, there's the door. Oh, I can get up here. Toolbox.
'Cause you're so tall.
Hoist. Motor.
Can you exchange the measuring device with the toolbox? I don't know what that would do, but... Nah. Okay.
Doesn't seem like it.
Nah.
I need more allowance. I need to I want to touch this thing up here, but
Diddle.
I can't. I'm not.
Are we calling that jorking
it? It's sort of like jorking it. Here we go. Let's just go. We'll go talk.
Do you remember how to use my powers?
Yeah, you can swap things that have the same shape, right?
Well, to be precise, I can swap things that look like they have the same shape.
What's the difference?
As I was being carried by the wind and falling into the river, I realized something. If you look at the thing from different angles, it looks different.
No way! Missile is shape rotating.
Damn.
You know, that's a pretty good point. For a little doggy, you came in with the sewage. So they need to look the same. So it might be something that changes shape, we're saying. Let's take a look.
The toolbox opens.
Because this is about to explode. I don't want to talk. Okay.
Oh, those stairs.
Okay.
Swip.
Those squeaky guys are making a fuss about something.
Sissel. My animal instincts are starting to surface.
If you mean you want to chase them, I think you have to be alive to do that. There must be some kind of rat feast in that trash can. I'm always saying that. Whenever I see rats on the street, I'm like, oh, there must be some kind of rat feast.
Yeah. Every day in New York is a rat feast.
Those things usually make a bigger commotion than that. A bigger commotion, eh?
Open. Swip.
Now, here's a swap.
Get that other rat in there.
Get your rat feast. You've earned it.
What do you got, rats? More rats.
More rats.
Oh my god.
Now that's what I'd call some proper commotion. They're making that trash can dance. Truth be told, I feel a little like dancing now myself.
It's getting harder and harder to hold back my wild instincts.
What a dangerous bunch.
Just go absolutely fucking feral when a rat's there.
I think we have failed.
Well, we just got to do the swippy swap.
I think we
earlier.
have failed.
But now we have missiles, so we can do it from the beginning. I saw someone new was in chat.
Someone new?
They said
my
that they
goodness.
love our YouTube videos. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Appreciate
joining
it.
us live.
I'm sorry that I failed while you were watching. I'll do better. I'll do better this time. After fate change. Missile?
Rats. Go to the rats.
Me. There we go. Swap. Rats go crazy. Rats are popping off.
Yeah.
Yep,
rat
it's commotion. They're making the trash can dance. Yep. Everyone's got wild instincts.
Do we want to swap? Can we swap the lid? Because that's like up now.
But swap it with what? I can't reach anything from it. Ball, lamp. Ball is life. Lamp is life. I feel like these rats gotta like knock this over so I can like do like a tire swap or something.
Do you change the
There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now we can go trash can lid for tire.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why we would do that, but maybe we'll see after we do it.
Okay. Let it fly.
Because the tire will roll and then we can swap the thing for the thing right here.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yes.
And then he's gonna do a little drop-a-rooney.
What?
And then Joy's gonna meow.
That was a very cute meow.
And Carbonara is gonna land in his
Signature pose.
his pose.
Sorry, little pigeon. As for you, Inspector.
You've taught me a new way to do people. I haven't tried this one before.
I'm jotting this down.
I'm jotting down notes.
I have a little job for you.
I can't move. I think I have 4 or 5 broken bones.
I don't mind. That won't prevent me from manipulating you.
Come on, man. You can't say that.
Cancelled. You might make it hurt a little bit when I move you, though. Quite a bit,
Stop
actually.
saying these things.
I'm Bissell.
Damn you. Woohoo! I can't believe it. You lot actually pulled it off. Sorry, Inspector Cabanella. I couldn't do anything to help you. And there I am, a poor broken heap of arms and legs. But no matter, I enjoyed the show. The magic disappearing act, that is. Nothing like it, baby. Yeah, except, unlike a normal magic trick, I'm the one that managed to vanish without a trace here. Updated the phone book. Fate averted. Yeah, you might say we averted the fate. A little bit. What's the matter? You look like you'd rather be dead. Not that you aren't. I was just remembering the fact that right about now, the real me is giving the poor Justice Minister a real fright. Oh, that phone call? Yeah, he was pretty upset.
Excuse me, mister. You really shouldn't be mean like that.
And what's this lively little creature? Oh, this little doggy is the warrior who keeps Camilla safe. Or he would be if he was actually still full of life. Camilla. Gods in heaven, what a terrible thing. That poor little girl, taken hostage. It's a cruel twist of fate indeed.
Wait just a minute. Miss Camilla is, hostage?
Yes, we're sorry, little warrior.
Miss Camilla? A hostage? What's a hostage?
Anyway, Inspector Cabanella. It's time to save your life now. But you couldn't get very far when you tried before, am I right?
But this time it's different, right, Sissel?
That's right. With us working together, it's a whole different situation. We'll save the Inspector in white and then we'll go rescue Camilla, okay?
Okay, let's hurry up and get through this.
Gee, kids, you're making me feel like an afterthought. You are an afterthought.
Yeah, in that I never think about you.
All right, let's get started. Inspector Cabanella is upstairs. So our first step is to get up there.
Sissel, I'll go up and wait for you.
Bye. Okay, lovey-dove. I keep messing up this guy's voice. Okay, lovey-dove, we need your help. Carry this measuring device upstairs. It has Mr. Ghost in it, so don't drop it.
Listen, boiled egg person. I understand the love for boiled eggs. It's just, you know, an interesting combo. Eggs and pancakes. Boiled eggs and pancakes.
Yeah, I think standard, it's a scramble or a fry with a pancake.
Yeah.
But if a boiled egg is what you want,
Then do it.
then have a boiled egg. I personally love a boiled egg.
We love a boiled egg here. It used to be my go-to snack after class, after school.
You ever
High
take a hard boiled egg, slice that thing up, put it on some toast with some butter, hit it with a little bit of salt and pep? You're in heaven. You're living in heaven.
Delicious.
Or you ever take an egg, soft boil it, cut that little shit in half, put it on some ramen?
Delicious.
Come on.
Delicious.
Get real.
Or soft boil an egg, pop it open, dip some bread in there.
The French way.
Delicious.
The French style.
Delicious.
Love egg. Love a egg.
Love egg.
And someone said that they don't slice the egg. You don't have to slice the egg. You know what else you can do? You can take a fork and just go.
You know what else you could do with a boiled egg? Throw it out the fucking window.
But don't, because that's a waste of an egg.
Let nature eat that egg.
That's true. Nature will eat the egg. Just bite that thing. I mean, that's what I did on the Palestine stream.
That's true.
I ate the egg.
Yeah.
And I loved it. Anyways, let's continue.
There you are, Sissel.
Sorry for the wait, Missile. 4 minutes from now, the inspector will be killed by a gun. You just jump in there and stop him from firing, would you? Here you go again with that stuff. Besides, it doesn't make any sense. If you stop him from firing, he'll just kill you some other way. This dude's always got a problem. He's like, well, you think he can't just kill you differently? What's the point of doing anything?
He doesn't want to try anything.
Wait a minute, that sounds familiar. Yep, same situation as mine. Your best bet this time around is to allow him to shoot and then save Cabanella without him noticing. Whew, it's even worse than last time. Any hoot, jump in there and do something.
Okay, I'm ready to jump in, Cecil. Don't forget, whenever you want to use my powers, just tap right trigger.
Bro, I just did that.
Did you forget?
Why would I have forgotten? I just had to do it mere moments ago.
2 minutes ago, because I know you had an egg discussion.
I did have an egg discussion, you're right. We're gonna pause and do ads. Before we continue, we're gonna have 3 minutes of ads. And we'll talk more about eggs. And then we'll get back to it.
My go-to snacks, I went through phases where I would just have like the same snack after school every day.
Okay.
And then suddenly it would be something completely different. Pizza bagels.
Love a pizza bagel.
Grilled cheese for a while. A slice of American cheese folded in fours. Eat that.
Did you
pop that
fold
in?
it and eat the stack?
Yeah.
Okay.
Folded it so it would be like a little bookmark, and then I folded again so it would be a square again.
And then you ate the whole
I would
stack.
eat the little cube. Hard-boiled eggs.
Yep.
Cheap ramen, like the 99-cent, or cheaper than that, the little orange packets.
Sure.
That was pretty short because it's like a bigger meal.
One of the things I ate the most of, my mom would always buy, they had frozen White Castle burgers. I'd never been to an actual White Castle because they didn't exist in Georgia. We had Crystal, but not White Castle. But they had frozen White Castle burgers, and you just microwaved them like in their little plastic, and it steamed them. I ate those just like all the time. I don't know, based on what I ate growing up, I don't know how I survived into adulthood. I feel like I ate like nothing that had any sort of nutrition whatsoever.
I think that's being a tween, though. Like you're just so
probably.
active every other time, and that's why parents are adamant about like seeing you consume breakfast and dinner. I have to know that my child is getting some sort of vegetable.
Ate a lot of pizza rolls too.
I didn't have pizza rolls until I was an adult.
I always liked the pizza rolls better than the bagel bites. Even though they shot hot lava into your mouth every time you ate the first one and burnt the shit out of you.
The first time I had a Hot Pocket
Yeah, I mean,
was after college.
that's the ultimate burn your mouth snack.
Yeah. I had gotten one of those for myself after work one day.
We should do a tier list of snacks that burn your mouth.
Yeah.
Because there's some snacks that'll burn your mouth.
Something I was going to get myself, because I went grocery shopping today, something I was going to get myself for lunch was a pre-made huevos rancheros burrito.
Oh, I saw that at the store. I almost got that the other day.
Yeah, I was debating it, but then instead I just bought the ingredients for ostensibly the same thing and then had you make it for me.
That's true.
And it was delicious, so I'm glad I went that route.
I was going to get some of those when I was at the store the other day. And then only reason I didn't is because there's not enough calories in them.
I felt like it was a little small. That's why
They just didn't have
get it.
enough calories. And I was like, well, I don't want to eat. I have to make 2 of them
Yeah.
at least.
I did go to like the frozen section, see that, and was like, ooh, that looks good. And then I did the whole calorie thing. And then I walked back and to the beginning of the store and collected all of the ingredients for the same thing.
Yeah.
And just, you made it for me, so. And it was probably better than the, frozen burrito
Well, we
thing.
might have to get it and try.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
have to see. I would like to continue gaming.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, for someone who just came in, all you've missed is we've reunited with Missile and we have saved the Pigeon Man. And now we are trying to save Cabanella.
Does anybody else know about pizza logs, or is that just a regional food in upstate New York?
I've never heard the term pizza log.
Me neither.
Is it like a
Cornetto? Not a cornetto.
Like a spiral, like a Swiss roll of
Combo.
pizza.
Oh, so instead of like a pinwheel, you have a log.
Yeah, so you make like, like those, like the bûche de Noël.
I was about to say bûche de Noël. I was trying to
Bûche de
think
Noël of pizza.
I was trying to think of a pun with bûche de Noël.
Because I would eat that for sure.
What's the Italian Rocco? Feast of Saint Rocco? Bûche de Saint Rocco? That's nothing.
Don't talk about Saint Rocco's bûche. He's sensitive about it.
Pizza
Okay.
de Noël. Yeah, that is good. I live in upstate.
they
What the
said
fuck is a
it's-
pizza log?
They said it was pizza ingredients in an egg roll wrapper that's deep fried. I feel like that would be good. It's just a calzone in an egg roll wrapper.
The calzone zone.
You're describing Stromboli? Nah, this is different. This is Rocco's bûche. Bûche de Rocco.
Rocco's bûche.
Okay. We need to save this man's life. God, my little
Yes.
diddle is so tiny, dude.
Switch to missile.
How do you do anything with a diddle this small?
Oh, you could switch the hats.
Switch the hats?
There's a helmet on the other side that has
I
the
can't-
exact same shape.
I can't reach it though.
I'm just looking at things that have same shape. Who's that? Hi, Joy. The window's open.
Yeah, there is a hat here. I could switch the two helmets. It would just be like... Nothing would be different. It would just be two helmets that have swapped places.
That's a helmet. The other one's a knitted cap, and we know that later that helmet falls
You could be onto
when
something.
he slams the wood stove.
Bwah, 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 bwah. I don't want to talk. I'm cooking. I feel like I need Sissel to move this thing. Maybe. Missile can't do shit right now, is what I'm learning. Get on the helmet.
Maybe we need him.
We're gonna trick this. That was pretty good. It's stuck on something, won't budge.
Maybe we need him to knock something out.
You wanna read this line? Oh
Maybe
my
the
God,
man
why-
in white put a curse on it.
The cats are converging.
I know. I
They're
got both of
converging
them.
on our location right now.
Joy just left. Olive's staying.
Do you need the blanket?
I don't think she's going to stay. They were just chasing each other around.
Well, there it is if you need it.
Thank you. I could be wrong.
She looks like she's kind
Looking to stay.
of getting in.
Oh my God, Joy's here too. I'm in danger.
I think Joy's gonna try and usurp the position.
Okay. Here you go, Joy.
Olive's tail is just... Don't headbutt the camera.
Hey, Joy. You're like garroting yourself with the headphones.
Okay, now Olive's gonna come to me.
You needed the blanket, it turns
All right,
out.
come here,
Okay,
buddy.
all right. It's time for the girls.
It's clearly
time
time.
for the girls.
All right, Miss Olive, headbutt
We've been
the
going
mic.
out more than normal, so they're, like,
My little sweetie, my little sweetie.
don't dig. Although we just trimmed her claws, so
I still don't want her to
what's
dig.
happening here?
They both like talked about it and they were like, we got to get in there. It's been too much time we've not been in their laps today, even though they've been in our laps all day.
Yeah. Hey, cat people. I was trying to decide what kind of cats we have. Is it a tuxedo tabby? Is that what this is called? I was trying to figure it out.
Aren't they just like American short hairs or whatever?
American short hair tuxedo tabby. Olive is digging in Jacob's lap.
Just a tabby.
I thought if they had white on their bellies.
Classic tabby. Domestic short hair. That's the phrase
There we
I was
go.
looking for, yeah.
Yeah, I thought if they had white, they were called tuxedo.
Olive, will you sit down, bud? And quit digging? You can't dig because that's my peanuts.
Tuxedo is
dig
only
through it.
black and white cat. Okay. Because when I Googled tuxedo tabby, cats that look exactly like ours come up. If I Google tabby, they got like this marking throughout their whole body.
Just sit down. Just sit down. Stop digging. Okay. Let's get back to it.
This is gonna last a while.
Olive is leaving.
Oh, okay, cool.
So for the moment. Yeah, like a message. Do something to help me.
Oh, that's spooky.
If I have a message for you, I'll tell you myself. Thank you very much.
Okay, go ahead.
Stop messing with the battered old hoist and do something to help me.
You heard him, Sissel.
Oh boy. So I can't move the hoist.
Okay.
Now this thing is down. I can swap it with the phone, probably.
They're not like the same shape though, are they?
They're kind of.
I mean, try.
They're kind of. I mean,
But
if
it's
I do
also
that,
like in his view.
yeah, he's gonna see it and be like,
Oh wait, is it the same as the? No, he's still gonna see that.
dookie 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 dookie. No, I can't even swap those anyway.
So swap it, yeah.
Well, I can't swap that either.
Oh, because you're in it.
Well, no, I just can't. It's just not.
Oh.
I
I
don't
thought
even-
if rotated, it looked the same.
Well, they have to. It has to be rotated so it's the same to our view.
To us. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Maybe I have to wait a little bit.
Yeah, let's see.
See how things change.
Oh, he's
Okay,
turned
he
his
turns.
back.
He turns.
Okay, what can we do from here? Oh, is this Sissel's opportunity to knock down the helmet or something?
Maybe.
Rotate the light.
Let's
Swivel
try
the light.
that.
Okay, now knock down the helmet. Rock the vote.
I think he knows. He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know anything. He's so stupid. And then missile, I don't know what you're gonna do just yet. Let's see. See what opportunities presents it themselves.
Is that Phoenix Wright's shitty era hat?
It kind of does look like it. I got nothing to say to you. You'd never listen anyway. Oh, maybe now.
Oh, okay.
That he's when he moves the thing. He moves the thing.
He moves the thing.
Now Sissel.
Yeah, now Sissel can move up. Trick time.
Okay. Sissel can go here. I can move the ladder without him knowing.
Yeah.
I don't know why just yet, but there's going to be a good reason. I'm willing to believe it. I can examine the
Hat?
microscope. I can examine the photos. I can
Jiggle?
jiggle.
Oh, and then move the... Okay, move that.
Then we move
Oh,
this.
it looks like the book.
It looks like the book. We move this back.
Hi, Joy. What do you want? Why are your little teeth out?
Then Missile performs a swapping maneuver
A swippy swappy.
for some reason.
Yeah.
And then the hat falls, lands on the hook,
Yeah.
and then
Swippy swap the helmet and the hat again. Maybe, I don't know.
I can't reach. This man's in the way. Maybe I just like give it a sec here. See what's gonna happen.
Trick time?
Yep, I remember this. He's gonna shoot, it's too late. Our chance is coming up. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay.
The last split second, right? Leave it to me.
Missile? Oh,
The bullet.
Missile got in the bullet? That's incredible.
Holy shit, the dog is fast.
Well, would you look at that? The bullet is hanging in midair between the gun and the inspector's forehead.
Now's our chance. Here, I'm in the bullet right now. Let's swap this little thing with something else.
What? It's our only hope. There's got to be something here with the same shape and direction as the bullet.
I don't know what the bullet looks like, dog.
Hurry now! Swap that hanging bullet with something else. I'm gonna do it! You didn't even give me like even 2 seconds. The hat is like a bullet.
Hit him with a soft hat.
Boom. That's incredibly funny. And if it was the hard hat, it would have still fucking killed him.
Yeah, that's true. So we did have to swap it with the hat.
I don't think he noticed.
How?
Looks like you pulled off another magic disappearing act. And now I say again, I love knit hats. So warm, and most of all, soft.
Did I do it right?
You did a fine job, little one. You saved another life.
And I'll keep doing it too. Over and over.
Fate averted. Wanna take a sippy?
Joey, what do you think of this dog that's saving everyone?
Joy, would you do that if you could to save us?
Would you save us like this? Joy doesn't like when Jacob's hurt, so maybe she would.
What I saw in just these 4 minutes gave me all the answers I've been looking for. All our research these past 10 years pales in comparison, right, Professor? So you two were working together. That's about the size of it, yeah. Who would believe a story about a manipulator? Much less a male manipulator. No one would believe such a thing. So we pursued it ourselves, just the two of us. I'm quite a crazy character myself, after all.
Okay, let's hurry back. Back to our time. We have to rescue Miss Camilla.
You're right, Missile. And there's a certain guy I have to follow, too.
The president. If you were a ghost who had ghost powers, would you try to solve what happened to your death or go see what a celebrity was up to?
Would depend on my death.
Okay.
After completing his revenge on Inspector Cabanela, the man in red left, and now a new story is about to unfold in a new present. How are you feeling, you crazy old character? Hey there, Prof. We're both alive, I see. Yeah, nothing like it, baby. But I don't know if I'm getting old or what. I've got a few aches and pains here and there. Used to be a little thing like an explosion wouldn't bother me. Yeah, right. Like I'm going to believe that. So what? The guy in red is gone, eh? Just in case, I posted special investigation units all around the building. Let's just pray the boys came through for us.
Joy's mouth is open. She's just looking straight up. There she was.
She's so cute. Damn it, you picked a bad time not to listen to me, body of mine. If I knew things were going to end up like this, I would have tried to die in that explosion, baby. What the hell? That way I could have been dancing after Big Red by now. I might be able to erase deaths, but it's true I can't do much about injuries. But really, you shouldn't talk that way. Yes, sorry, I suppose you're right. I just hate feeling so helpless. He was right there within my grasp. All our plans were resting on tonight, and then this had to happen. I guess he's thinking about his spotless record. It's not too late, Inspector. We still have a chance. Maybe I can catch him. Say, you're right. That's not a bad idea. I'll cooperate with you fully. Go ahead and fire away with any questions you like, Mr. Ghost. Revenge. That guy mentioned revenge. Revenge against the people who stole his life away 10 years ago. He's a fool. He's the one who made the decision to take that little girl hostage and he wound up dead.
Thank you.
He only has himself to blame.
Thank you.
But what about when he said this?
I was murdered by all of you. Detective Jowd, who forced me into a corner. Lynn, the girl who was playing in the park. And finally, you, Inspector Cabanella. If you hadn't done what you did, I never would have pointed a gun at that kid.
You know, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there's anything anyone could do to me that would then make me point a gun at a kid.
Yeah. But what if the kid was like a The Boy situation?
Like the boy from The Boy?
Yeah.
Who's like a doll of a kid?
Yeah.
I would point a gun at a doll of a kid.
But like it has the spirit of a kid inside.
But it doesn't.
Spoilers. But what if it did?
But it doesn't. Yes, 10 years ago on that day, the Special Investigation Unit was working on a certain big case. We hauled in a young man, an important witness to our investigation. And then I did it. I made 2 very stupid mistakes.
Detective, I'll telling you.
I'll telling ya.
I don't know anything about it.
Fine. You're under no obligation to talk, of course. But if you don't, the Special Investigation Unit can make the rest of your life a living hell.
But
I'd just been assigned to the Special Investigation Unit, you see.
I was crazed with power.
They didn't share much info on big cases with a newbie like me yet, and I wanted to impress them. It was only supposed to be a simple matter of taking his statement. But I was too green. I pushed him too hard. I drove him into a corner and made him lose all hope. That was my first mistake. And then I made another mistake on top of that. I jorked it. My peanuts, that is. I wasn't even in the stripped club.
Cabanella, got a minute? The chief wants to see you about your report.
Got it. I'll be right there. You stay right here and be a good boy now. And that's when I did it. I left it behind in the interrogation room. My gun.
What the?
Why'd you take it off? You just took it off and put it down? How could you? He used my gun to escape. What he said is true. If I hadn't made that mistake, he never would have had a gun to point at Lynn in the first place.
I feel so tired.
We first found out about the manipulator's existence during a certain overseas communication. Overseas communication? For national security purposes, this country keeps tabs on the communications networks. This particular communication was about making a deal with a certain foreign country. He said he wanted them to buy him and his powers. That's how we first hoarded about him. Oy. Of course, we didn't know what he looked like at the time. And in order to prove these powers of his, he gave them 2 predictions. He foresaw 2 completely preposterous, impossible cases. The case of a man who would sing national secrets during a live rock concert broadcast.
Someone in chat pointed out, Sissel has a really good silhouette.
He does.
He just is really striking. It's very effective, and his head looks like a little spewick.
Looks like a ghost, yeah.
It's great. You think it's like a little lightning bolt when you see it because his hair is
But it's
yellow.
like a spirit orb.
But it's a little spirit orb. It's great.
And the case of a man who would take the chief commissioner hostage in his own office. Those two inmates at the special prison, eh? We kept tabs on their communications and launched an investigation. And then finally, we pinpointed where they were going to meet tonight and staked it out. That restaurant, the Chicken Kitchen. The manipulator plans on leaving this country tonight, on a submarine that belongs to the other country in this deal. Submarine? But we haven't been able to find out where it's going to surface. It's terrifying to think what would happen if his powers were to fall into their hands.
It's the United States again. It's always
Highly
the United
unlikely.
States.
Yeah, it's gotta be. Highly unlikely they'd use them for peaceful purposes. And now they have that little girl as a hostage. Camilla. It's been a lot of Jacob reading. It's been a lot of Jacob reading.
You're doing great, bud.
We have to stop him before he leaves the country. Let's get another character in here. This spotless record of yours.
Do you want me to take anyone over?
This fine. It'll probably make you do it in a little bit too, I bet.
It's true.
Is it really that important to you? Of course, baby. In some ways, it's more important to me than my life. And your life, eh? After all, it's because of my record that I'm able to get my hands on all intel as head of the Special Investigation Unit. And because of my position, I get to direct all aspects of the investigation into the manipulator case. The manipulator case? That's why you cared about your record so much? Of course, why else, baby? I just never could believe it, man. Jowd shooting Alma? I didn't care that he confessed. There was definitely something more to the story, some secret. I did everything I could to climb the ladder, everything in my power. And then I finally found the answer. It took 5 long years, though. The manipulator. He's going to prove that Jowd is innocent. What incredible determination. Cabanella's determination. There's just one thing I don't understand. If you were so determined to help Detective Jowd, why didn't you help him escape from prison? That's an easy one, baby. Escaping from prison is a crime.
Oh my god.
I have to ask you, this has reminded me. Me and Julia are both playing Dragon's Dogma 2.
Yeah.
And in that game, the pawns just say like the dumbest shit all the time.
Yes, correct.
Every time I go to my house, one of my pawns says, if you commit a crime, you'll go to jail.
Every time I enter the goddamn city, one of my pawns says this. He says, this is the kind of place where if you do a crime, it will surely land you in jail.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, of course. Why are you telling me this?
I'm also like, what crimes can I commit? If I kill an innocent, I could just revive them in the freaking cemetery, graveyard, or whatever. Morgue.
And I know you can go to jail in the game, but so far no one has tried to send me to jail.
My favorite conversation I had today.
It is a people die if they are killed situation.
2 conversations I had today. One was a material. These are usually made from crafting things. And I was like,
Okay.
That's one of my pawns was saying. And then the other one that I love what they say is when you have a pawn from someone else's party and they're like, here's a curious thing. My previous master had all female pawns. Interesting. And then my pawn, without fail, every single time says, a conversation worthy of having. And it sounds so fucking sarcastic because no one else says anything afterwards.
But it's not sarcastic. Pawns are incapable of sarcasm.
Yeah. Oh, another one of my pawns today said, a good battle. I feel like I really gained new insight. And my pawn says, your aim with every fight. Oh, he said, good job, but your aim for every fight should be gaining a new skill. I was like, you fucking narc.
Like,
just
okay,
let the man have
whatever.
The thing. Okay, all right, try hard.
I
That's
like
great.
it when one pawn is like, that item you found will probably sell for a pretty penny. And the other pawn is like, it is up to the Arisen whether or not we sell the item. And I'm like, whoa, calm down.
Arisen, I know where to find you a treasure chest. Would you like me to take you there? The Arisen decides where we walk. Arisen, you're running really fast. Can we please take a break? The Arisen decides what pace we run at.
It is big teacher energy.
Teacher! Teacher, the other pawns want to slow down. Teacher, he's not learning from every battle.
Okay, anyways, back to the game.
Sorry, that's our aside about the pawns in Dragon's Dogma 2.
I wasn't about to help him commit a crime after spending 5 years trying to prove him innocent. And he himself asked to be executed, you know. As a man of the law, I had to make sure the execution was stopped legally.
The Arisen decides where we jorkin it.
Arisen, we're in the stripped club. Perhaps we should jork it?
The Arisen decides where we jork it.
And that's why I brought him before the justice minister, too. I needed to buy as much time as I possibly could, baby. So that's it, eh? But there's one little unfortunate result of all this. Lynn completely misunderstood your intentions. Ha! What's a little misunderstanding? My baby will come around, give it time. But there are more important things to do with our time tonight.
The Arisen decides which peanuts we jort. Oh, God.
Mr. Superintendent, do you mind if I talk to you for a minute? All right, you can be this guy.
I haven't always been a junkyard superintendent, you know. I used to be part of the police.
The police, huh?
Not as a detective, but as a medical examiner. I investigated victims' cause of death. "10 years ago, I was asked to autopsy a strange corpse. Hit by a meteorite fragment and died instantly. That's what the police report said. There were no signs of life and was definitely dead. But I never filed an autopsy report. That's because the corpse suddenly vanished, leaving behind only one clue. An unusual
corpse. I bet that's what I've been chasing all night. Could you tell me more?
Tell you more?
Like, did he have a car?
No, he didn't have a car. Yeah, sure. I have an interest in you recovering your memory and finding your true identity, too. That's the only way I can describe it, too. It was an unusual corpse. He was dead, all right. No question about it. But there wasn't a scratch on him.
Not a scratch, but I thought he was hit by a meteorite fragment.
I don't understand it any more than you do. I was completely bewildered. But when I tried to autopsy him, I was even more puzzled. Couldn't perform an autopsy.
You couldn't? What do you mean?
The scalpel went in, but I couldn't cut. It was like Superman or something. As soon as I tried to make an incision, it would heal up in the very next instant. And that's how it went. No scarring or blood either. And I never had the chance to solve the mystery.
That's because the corpse up and vanished on us.
The morgue is well guarded. Nobody could have stolen that body. But there is one way the corpse could have disappeared.
What's that?
Gas. It turned into a gas and went through the vents.
Like Dracula.
Or he Alex Macked.
Turned into goop.
You know the show Alex Mack? Everybody who's over the age of 30?
Another unusual case, that one.
That girl could turn to silver goop.
Do you remember? Alex Mack reminded me. There was that other show that was like Alan Strange or something about like the alien. It was a Nickelodeon show.
No.
It was called something like Alan Strange.
I believe you.
But the way they did like marketing for it before they announced it was like so scary. You'd be like watching a cartoon on Nickelodeon and there would be like static and then you would see like a vague alien face.
Okay.
And then the static would go away and the show would just continue like nothing happened.
Oh.
And I remember as a kid, it scared the shit out of me. The marketing they were doing.
Oh my god. I just have this image.
I don't. Maybe those are the books it was based on.
Yeah.
But it was like so scary for like just to be on a cartoon. Okay, anyway. Did you read this already?
It got up, opened the door, and walked out on its own.
What? I don't know why he's so sweaty about it. Like, you just saw him do it.
He was dead, but he wasn't dead.
We saw it with our own eyes tonight. Not even that explosion could kill him. And he didn't even feel it when he slammed his fist on that stove.
The corpse left behind some data from some testing I did. Sorry, there was two sums and I got confused. Two sums don't make a right. I got some readings for some...
Keep going. You had it?
I got some readings for some kind of radiation coming off the body.
Radiation?
I used all kinds of instruments, but I couldn't determine exactly what kind of radiation it was. Some undiscovered type from a world unknown.
Is Sissel an Alan? Is he an Alan Strange?
An Alan Strange. Oh my god, is he
Greedo or whatever his name was?
Is he Greedo from Star Wars who shot Han? Or did Han shoot first?
No, what's the fucking boy? The wood doll boy from Mario's.
Pinocchio. Gino.
Hey, Gino.
Wait a minute. Could it be?
That's right. It was coming from the meteorite fragment. It didn't hit him, he just swallowed it. He loved it. Num num num, he said. And then it killed him. Heart attack. I went to that park and tested the spot where the meteorite fell.
It just makes me think again about the George Lucas edit of that scene where Han does the impossible head swivel.
Oh yeah.
He makes Greedo shoot first and he makes Han's head go swoop to dodge it as he shoots him back. It's the silliest looking thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
And just as I expected, I detected radiation coming from the crater. It was the exact same pattern of radiation as that of the corpse. At the time, I thought he was some kind of immortal being. He would die only to come back to life. I wanted to research it all in depth, so I quit my job as a police medical examiner. I really ensured that I would never interact with another radioactive body again. Several years later, I came to learn the connection between my research and the manipulator case. Thanks to the arrival of this crazy character, yeah.
Oh, stop now, Professor. Do you want to see me blush?
It was about a year ago, I say. The man in white came dancing into my research lab here. I slipped into a New York at some point, I'm sorry.
You can't go back now.
I can't go back, it's too fun.
I heard there was an oddball here who's researching Timsick. Is that you, baby?
Who are you to be calling anyone an oddball?
I was investigating the manipulator case then, and then I heard there was a man who'd quit the police force to study the meteorite. When I heard that, it was like a meteorite had struck me on the head. At the time, we were just starting to get leads on this manipulator. We didn't know who he was yet, but we knew he was communicating with a certain foreign country. In one of those communications, we heard the manipulator say this: "The source of my power is not in this world." And that's when I put two and two together, baby. The manipulator case and Tim Sick were somehow connected.
Which also explained how 5 years ago he used his powers to manipulate a birthday surprise. A little girl made for her mother.
He added that gun to the contraption, most likely by controlling Camilla. Guess we're done talking about it.
Yeah, we got no more questions. I mean, everything's been asked and answered.
So that contraption in the basement here, you built that to try and help Detective Jowd?
Sorry, I had a yawn.
That's right. John and I worked together back when I was in the force. I used the reports of his...
He's like getting drunker.
I'm trying to like get back out.
Of his case.
Trying to get out of the New York and go, and I was trying to remember what his voice was before.
Try and recreate the voice.
What's the voice you were doing?
It was something like this. I used the reports of his case.
Oh, I used the reports of his case to try and recreate the device. But there was just one part of it that I couldn't reproduce, no matter how hard I tried.
Camilla told Jowd it did something it shouldn't have, made an impossible move.
I added that part to the device I recreated. I put in a part that would allow Cupid to rotate. Otherwise, the gun wouldn't fire.
So that must mean somebody manipulated Camilla's contraption. As a result, we proved to ourselves that the manipulator actually existed. Lynn's here.
Inspector Cabanella!
Look at his face!
Like our cats when they barf on our computers, and I was like...
Hey, baby. Sorry about that phone call. That must have sounded like a real villain. I hated to spoil your image of me, of that cool cat inspector you always looked up to. Is that really the image she had of him?
Inspector Cabanella, I'm sorry. I just heard you were chasing after that man all this time to try and help Detective Jowd.
This manipulator is such a dangerous character. I was hoping you didn't have to be involved.
So that's why you had me arrested tonight, isn't it?
Like I always say, if somebody's in the way, throw them in the slammer.
You're the reason.
Get your A-cabs ready, chat. Load up your A-cabs.
Reason I A-cab is you. And the reason is
Yikes.
you.
Tonight, I really thought we finally had him. But my body gave out on me right at the critical moment. It's like a cruel joke. Ha ha ha! But the joke is a joke! You might as well laugh! Not his voice.
No, it's not.
Da! Da! I'm gonna get my head going the same way. Da!
Oh, God.
Is his tongue so out?
Guys, do not use that for the thumbnail. Do not.
Yeah!
The minister called off the execution order. We're having a great day. And while he was at it, he liked He let Detective Jowd go free until tomorrow morning, too.
That's a pretty extreme while he's at it.
Sorry I took so long to get here.
Oh, there you go.
You can leave the rest to me. There you go again. You've always been like that. You make everybody else run around and then you swoop in at the last second.
Gerald, 5 years ago, you left this coat with me just before you turned yourself in. I promised to give it back to you one day. My picture's really fucking strong.
Yeah.
This coat's probably so heavy.
This is such a look. The prison clothes with the detective coat.
Love it.
He looks like Cody from Street Fighter.
I've been waiting so long, Detective Jowd. Waiting for this day to come.
Thanks for not giving up on me, Lynn.
Even though I gave up on myself, on everyone else, I had convinced myself that I shot like 2 people, and it turns out I didn't shoot anyone. And then I walked into the jail and I said, "Kill me." And they said,
I said it, and they were gonna do it.
And they said, "Sure. You're in jail now, I guess, until we kill you."
Okay, I'm off then. Good luck, my old friend. That's them making out. Heavy tongue.
Looks like it's time to jork it.
This present you gave me, it's just what I needed. Thank you. Glad you like it.
Sissel, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You and I have to find that man. I need your help. Will you do this with me?
Sure, but how? We don't know where the submarine is, and the phone line doesn't work.
They use communication cables to make their calls. We'll get you hooked up somehow. You'll see. Could you wait here until we do, please?
Okay, fine. I'm counting on you.
This true self you're looking for? I bet you'll find it soon. Real soon. Alright, I'm leaving, Inspector Cabanella. She runs out like Naruto.
It's almost dawn. I'm not who I thought I was. I'm actually further from knowing who I am than ever. But now I don't feel so alone. Each one of us, for his or her own reasons, is looking for the truth. Together, I think we can shed light on these mysteries and drive away the darkness. But it's almost dawn. We're gonna get him!
Get him!
We're gonna get him!
Get him!
Cleared the 2:55 a.m. to 3:09 a.m. challenge. Put that in a YouTube thumbnail. Playing Ghost Trick at 2:55 a.m. to 3:09 a.m. challenge?
Title of the VOD.
4:19 a.m.
They just didn't want to put 420. They weren't brave enough.
Yeah. Lynn kept her promise about getting me hooked up. She bought me weed, and we smoked it together. Turns out a ghost can smoke weed. About 2 hours before dawn, the phone rang.
Hello?
This is Jowd. Sissel, are you listening? We need your powers. No time to talk. We'll be waiting for you.
What the hell? You couldn't have just stayed on the phone a little longer so that Sissel could really go through?
Couldn't even say goodbye.
Didn't even say goodbye. It's pretty rude. I've done a lot for you. I even held on to your stupid dingy ass coat for years. But okay, fuck me, I guess.
Guess I'll die. Do you see this shit, viewer?
You see what I have to deal
See
with,
what I have
viewer?
to deal with, gamer and chat?
Well, you better get going. This long night is drawing to an end.
Yeah, it looks like it. Thank you for all your help tonight.
I'm the one who should be thanking you.
At the other end of the phone line, I'm finally gonna find all my answers. I'd better go.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
Everybody's dead.
A single telephone line connects me and the other Sissel, but that single line spreads out like a spider's web to ensnare the fates of many people. The submarine!
It's a submarine.
And I just reached the center of the web.
They're all like drinking Cokes and slamming French fries into their mouths, and they're like, "We're from a nondescript country. We love it."
Oh, beautiful for spacious skies. Welcome to the Yonoa. Detective Jout. I don't know who's talking.
You know what? These nuts.
You know what? He's nuts.
Hey.
That reminds me, me and my family used to go to the North Georgia mountains all the time, to a mountain called Mount Yonah.
Right.
And there was a burger place at the foot of Mount Yonah called Yonah Burger.
Okay.
And their catchphrase on the building was Yonah Burger. Everybody does.
That's really good.
And I was like, that's good.
That's it. Only like that is a joke that would not work on my father because he wouldn't have the correct accent to say it.
Yonah Burger?
Yonah Burger?
In the South, you see, that would be very similar to saying, do you want a burger? Not do you own a burger, but do you want a burger? Yonah Burger?
Someone's excited that Mount Yonah was mentioned.
Mount Yonah mentioned. Let's go. It means Bear Mountain.
We have a Bear Mountain, New York. Not far from Manhattan. Popular hiking destination.
Yeah, it sounds to the uninitiated like it would be like, do you own a burger?
Does the wheat?
But in the South, you could say that with anything. You'd be like, you want to go to the mall?
Right, right.
It would be a short way of saying, do you want to?
Right.
Like, do you want to you wanna, to Yonah.
Yeah.
Anyways. My detective sense must have gotten rusty. I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off. Detective Jowd.
Mask off? This dude's a racist. The mask is slipping. I used your phone. Hope you don't mind. Slap.
Wow, Zoom before Zoom existed, huh?
Egad! Never thought you'd track us here, especially seeing as you're a death row inmate. And I'm equally surprised about your choice of transportation. A submarine, eh? But how did you find us, my man? Not even the police knew where no where the Yonoa was going to surface, confound it. We detectives have a little saying. If there's something you want to know about a case, ask the criminals.
Gun. He knew where his gun was that time.
Yeah.
Fucking leave it with a suspect.
The bullet the man in red was shot with had a radio transmitter in it.
Damn. Clever.
I have a little something for you.
My heart.
It's a picture of me.
The other one? You know.
My butt. Cabanella has given me some pretty weird presents in the past. Has he? But they always prove useful. This one was a radio receiver made to look like a pocket watch. Yes, Inspector Cabanella. I hear he's an excellent investigator. By the way, where is that man in red? I know he's on this submarine somewhere. Ah, Sissel, you mean?
Wow.
He's literally right there. You can relax. That's nothing but his shell. His shell, eh? His spirit isn't here right now. Most likely, right about now, he's controlling your daughter.
Ew.
That's fucked up.
That's
Please,
fucked up, man.
I beg you, let my daughter go. If you need a hostage, take me. Just please let her go.
They got a lot of fire.
Ah! What the fuck? There's something our nation needs. Sissel has it. That's all we care about, my man. Nothing else matters. However, it would appear Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Whoa!
Whoa.
Watch out!
Whoa! Look
out, dude.
Ask permission! My God! Not surprise a man like that! You can't just bring that up on a man!
I thought that was it for him. I thought he was gonna die from coming too hard.
Oh, God. Okay, continue.
Oh, Lord. Our nation has already researched it. This product that Sissel has to offer. The source of his powers. Whoa.
Whoa! It's a big suppository. Oh, goodbye.
What? What in the world was that?
A Chaos Emerald!
The Temsic Fragment. It gives spirits special powers. And now our deal with Sissel is concluded, as far as we're concerned. What are you talking about? Tisk tisk, what a mistake to make! Right at the most critical moment. Now then, Detective Jowd. Farewell.
His picture gets replaced with that of a gun.
Oh shit! You forgot this compartment of the submarine could blast out. What in the world? The whole room just vanished. Detective Jowd! Where did he go?
Hello?
What now?
Why are there balls and nets everywhere?
I think I heard an explosion somewhere. In any case, Lynn and the little lady should be here somewhere. I smell danger. I'd better find them, and fast.
Why are there balls everywhere?
Why is there balls?
Probably for missile, but like, come on. Who that?
Who's over here? Missile?
Missile?
So you're here, huh?
It's Missile!
Yes, I think even I remember who you are by now. What do you suppose that shock was a minute ago?
I have no idea, of course.
I'm gonna start saying that. I have no idea, of course.
Sounds like something Clara would say. I'm just a little sheltered apartment dog.
I'm just a little girl. I can't lift it. What with my loss of memory, I can't say I'm much better.
Anyway, let's hurry up and go save Miss Lynn and Miss Camilla.
You think that trusty nose of yours can sniff them out?
I'm sorry to say, I don't think I can.
Why not even bother to ask? But you do have the power to swap objects. So let's go find that lady detective and the little lady together.
You got it. Balls.
I'm waiting for the missile screaming pose. Where Missile's like...
Yeah, and the tongue comes out.
The telephone is ringing. You better go answer it.
Wow! It's good, Miss Camilla, I just know it. My trusty nose is practically screaming it at me.
I think you'd call that more of a hunch. Anyway, let's get to that phone before it stops ringing.
Okie dokie, you bet.
Time to trick. Just let me... Okay, Missile, you gotta move.
Gotta swip the balls.
Missile, you gotta swip the balls.
Swip the balls, please.
Do a little ball swap.
Okay, now
It's a forbidden technique, but
Sissel.
now Sissel can come over here. We gotta do another ball swap.
Gotta swip the balls again. Well, that ain't gonna work.
Well, I gotta swip them again. You see. Oh.
You can see why that ain't gonna work.
I see now what you're saying.
Crafty with your little puzzles.
Yes. Indeed. Scooby dooby doopy doopy doop doobie. I think I just heard another explosion in the distance. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Sizzle, look!
What does this mean? I don't understand what this line means. Missile?
It came off the hook.
That black hello?
That has to be a bad
Because you say
translation.
hello when you grab it, but it's not black.
It's red.
It's red.
I know he's colorblind, but he would see it as like a yellow or a green.
I get that he thinks phones are called hellos.
Yeah, that's not the part we're confused about.
Anyways.
It came off the hook.
Uh-oh, I better answer it fast. Yeah, I'm literally doing that, so shut up.
Hello? Is anybody there?
It's her, the little lady. It's Sissel. Where are you?
Somebody please answer.
I guess you can't hear my voice.
You too, huh? Oh, good. I thought she was ignoring me.
We got ads. Everybody brace for ads. Grab onto something. Get to a safe place. Go under your desk. Cover the back of your neck with your hands. Because ads are coming in. Shooba-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby-dooby.
I was gonna bring up something. No, I can't remember what it was.
You gonna think of it?
I don't know. Anyway, in Dragon's Dogma 2, there's like the two main lady love interests.
Lady loves.
And the first one is supposed to be like, you love this lady because she's a hero and she helped you and you helped her and whatever. And then you have the other lady who's like the hot leader of the prostitutes.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, sorry, I'm interested in the hot leader of the
The
prostitutes.
queen of the night.
The queen of the night. I've only had like 2 interactions with the bow lady, the first lady. She feels very, and I could be wrong about this because again, I've only had 2 interactions with her. It's like the main 2 story things that I've had, and then one where I helped her with a dragon at some point. She feels very like those horrible ads that used to be around of like, you saved me, let's date. Those games.
Oh, the ones where it's like level 10 and it's like her with her bow, and then it's like level 20 and she's pregnant. And it's like
Yeah,
level
basically.
30 and she has like 10 kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Ebony, that's what it was, Draz, yeah.
Where I am right now, she feels very much like that, and it's
My
like
liege.
super, it makes me like wildly uncomfortable.
She's got a little more she got going on.
Okay.
If you progress her storyline.
Yeah. Right now I'm like, ooh.
Unbelievable. You're having a very good time playing Outer Wilds. It's cooking your brain.
Good.
It will cook your brain.
Yeah.
That's you got to put your brain in the oven to play that one.
Jork your brain.
You got to jork your brain. But I'm really excited to play it on stream and show it off, because I know it's one of those games that a lot of people can't play for a couple of reasons. One is motion sickness.
Yes.
I
could see that.
But I'll be able to mitigate that because I'm good at flying the ship. So I can do it without making it a nightmare.
Jacob, you love how I fly my ship in that game. You love it. You love that I never use the landing camera.
And the second is that it's kind of difficult to fly the ship. And so a lot of people can't get to grips with the ship controls. And then they like stop playing because they just can't fly around successfully. But really excited to play it. To show you, because I think that I should be able to make it easier for the motion sick people. I'll be aware of it when I'm playing and the way I move the camera. And the people who can't fly the ship don't have to fly the ship. This chapter has 2 puzzles, then it's 1 chapter just dialogue, then the final chapter. Yeah, I feel like we probably won't finish it tonight, but I don't know how much there is after this either. It feels like we're like really getting into the end game.
How much is after this? People who have played this. Is it like enough for a second stream, or should we just push and finish it now?
Yeah, should we? It's deceptively long.
Okay.
So we probably should wait for another stream then, rather than going late.
Too much for
tonight.
Okay. I appreciate all the people who are being very honest.
Yeah, thank you.
You know. Instead of being like, if you push, you could.
I'll just have, for next week, I'll have something prepared for if we finish early.
Okay.
I'll have something ready to go. The epilogue is long. Okay. Cool.
You know, I want to say real fast before we get back into it, this is related to nothing we were talking about. It's kind of related to something you and I were talking about when we went for a walk earlier today. I appreciate all the people who are subbing and gifting subs or supporting Drawfee on Patreon. Content creating is spooky. Basically, Jacob and I were talking about like internet creators like messing up launching something or trying to get more support. And I just appreciate all the support that Drawfee and Secret Sleepover Society has gotten over the years. It's like such a freaking terrifying landscape. But I appreciate all the people who have shown up and been like very kind and supportive. And making it so that we can keep making the really stupid stuff we make.
Of course.
So thank you very much.
Course.
That's it. I was having a moment of like being very
gratefulness.
Grateful to support.
We love a moment of gratefulness.
Yeah. So thank you everyone for being like a cool community and for being nice.
And we'll keep being here.
We'll keep making the thing.
You keep being here, we'll keep being here.
We'll try not to goof it up too bad.
Also, I want to say, I've been really impressed with the lack of viewer drop-off in these Ghost Trick plays.
That's true, yeah. People have been
They don't get as many viewers as Bloodborne, understandably. It's a more niche thing.
Right.
Because we usually get like 2K watching Bloodborne.
Yeah.
But we've had like around 1,500... 14 to 1,500 watching Ghost Trick every week. And so I've been like really surprised by the consistency, because usually with a game like this that's long, you get like major drop off because people miss a little bit and they're behind and they want to catch up and so they don't show up for the stream, understandably.
And then we feel like we don't want to stream it anymore because, we have to pay Kaz, and also like we want people to like keep watching and hanging out. So it's like, if people aren't enjoying this, maybe we should move on to something else.
Yeah.
That's the main thing.
It's been nice to see the consistency. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming back.
I think I saw some lightning outside.
Again?
Yeah, I saw some flashing.
It's supposed to be like 85 tomorrow or something, so.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Somebody help me. Lynn is...
Dead again?
She's fucking dead again.
She said Lynn.
Miss Lynn!
We'd better hurry.
Let's go, Sissel!
A lot of people shouting out Kaz as well.
Yes.
Big shout outs to Kaz. Kaz is a great... If you can call Kaz an employee, I guess
so.
Sort of more like a partner in...
Yeah.
Based on the way we run it.
We basically ask Kaz to do nothing.
But Kaz...
Because Kaz is just like so driven.
Kaz does such a great job, and they'll just come up with like stuff on their own to like improve things or like streamline things or... So it's always really nice.
Subtitles, all Kaz.
Yeah. Anything good that happens on the VOD channel is because Kaz just like came to us and was like, hey, I'm doing this thing.
Yeah.
And we're like, hell yeah. Hell yeah, kill it.
Go for it.
Keep going.
I think the only things we've asked Kaz are like if we do like a sponsored thing to just like change an upload schedule, or like when I jokingly asked the other day to make what's his face into the thumbnail behind the Mikolash cage.
Yeah.
Kaz, did you make that thumbnail? Because that was cracking me up.
Draz did just say that Kaz streams the thumbnail making process
There we go.
on their stream, so you should follow Kaz. There is like a follow prompt up on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Follow Kaz and watch their streams, and you'll see some of how the bread gets made.
It was also entirely Kaz's idea to have, first of all, subtitles, but then also to have color-coded subtitles is all Kaz. And I think that's awesome.
Yeah, cool stuff.
So really appreciate Kaz as always. And our mods as always. Thanks to our mods.
Okay, done appreciating.
Yeah.
We have to go there.
Go there. Imagine if you were like, no, I think I'll stay.
I'll stay here. I like it here. Oh. Lynn's fucking dead.
Fucking dead again. It's no use. Nobody's answering. She's just drowning. Girl. Miss Camilla. And Miss Lynn. Oh, poor Miss Lynn.
Yeah, she can't seem to catch a break. Looks like another tragedy's happened. Sorry to keep you waiting, little lady.
Sissy, I knew you'd come. Miss Camilla! Miss Camilla! And Missile too. I'm so glad to see you're all right.
Well, define all right.
I mean, you're dead, but, well, I wouldn't say I'm all right exactly. Hey, wait a minute. Missile, your voice.
It sounds just like mine.
No. I think I remember hearing it somewhere before. What? My voice?
That's right. Camilla has a core now, so that means she did hear Missile's voice before when he saved her that time.
So that was you, wasn't it, Missy? Missile.
Missy Elliott.
Missy.
You put the thing down, flipped it, and reversed it.
You're the one. Well, he kind of did, really.
He kind of did, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, shit.
Reverse it.
Yeah.
You're the one who saved me in the park tonight. Thank you. Miss Camilla. I am so glad I was born your little doggy.
Hey, Missile? Could you stay here and watch over your mistress for a while?
Huh? But you don't need my powers?
I'll see what I can do on my own for a while. After all, you're the only one who can protect her.
Okay, I'll do it. Thank you, Missile. Missile Elliott.
All right, let's go take a little... Sorry, I didn't mean to go into where you were, Missile. My bad. Hey, do you want to chat about anything? Can I talk to you a minute?
Yes, Sissy?
Could you tell me what happened to you?
I don't know. I was having a comfy book and drink.
What happened after I last saw you at your old house?
Oh, let's see. After that, I think I fell asleep.
Because I got folded into a suitcase.
I woke up in the sound of an engine. To the sound of an engine, even.
So she was already in the submarine by then, eh?
I thought to myself, I have to escape. The next thing I knew, I found myself in this big room. I was so tired, I couldn't move. And then... Camilla!
Then she ran down and drowned immediately.
She saw water and just
tripped and drowned.
laid down. We always had to keep her away from the kiddie pool. I was so relieved. I don't remember what happened after that.
She must have passed out, the poor thing. You've been through so much. You were very brave.
I think Lynn's probably been through more than me.
You've both been brave.
Hi, Olive.
Why are you gonna make me turn the wheel? Zap!
Oh, Sissel, you're here.
Lynn, what in the world happened here?
I saw water, remembered I was thirsty,
and then just got over enthusiastic. I don't know.
Huh?
Olive, there's no room for you. Olive.
She wants on too.
Olive. There's no room for you, sweetie. I know you have all 4 paws of yours on my chair, but you can do it. You want to go over there? Are you not here?
She's really reaching. You have to ghost trick the chair so that she can go through. Come here, buddy. Come here, little buddy. My sweet Miss Olive. Yes. What a good cat. You gonna sit with me?
I've started taking offense to my brother, who has basically 0 experience with cats, saying that cats, all they do is attack you and not hang out with you. And I'm like, I wish I had a bit of that in my life.
Yeah, they could hang out with me a little less.
Yeah, I would wish they would hang out with me a little less.
And down she goes.
I think people just don't realize that cats have needs just like dogs. They're just very different. Your brother can chill. My brother and I have had very bad experiences with cats until basically these 2. Every cat we knew was like a murder machine.
Yeah, Julia was wary of cats as well.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of cats until I got these 2.
But you just gotta learn to communicate with them on their level.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't know in that case.
And where's Detective Jowd? Is he all right?
I don't know.
Huh?
The room he was in just disappeared all of a sudden.
Now it's all making even less sense than before. After we left the super's office, we followed after the man in red. We tracked him with that radio transmitter Inspector Cabanella fired into him with the bullet. The man in red took a boat out to sea from a small harbor on the edge of town. Detective Jowd and I managed to secretly stow away on his boat. How big was this little rowboat?
Yeah.
And then we sneaked onto the submarine with him when it surfaced. Before long, the submarine dove back down again. Detective Jowd and I decided to split up. He would take care of the telephone line, and I would look for Camilla. What was that game? It's like I think you're running a hotel, and it's like vertical. It used to be on Facebook, and then it became its own mobile game. And then you like make each floor its own like room, and then you can...
I know what you're talking about, but I don't know the name.
Anyway, that's what this submarine looks like to me. I found Camilla hiding here in the engine room. She had escaped and run away here. Tiny tower. Thank you.
Wow, that's quite an adventure. What happened next?
I don't know.
Huh?
There was a flash of white all of a sudden. Next thing I know, I was dead.
Oh boy, sounds like it'd be quicker to see for myself. Rewind time.
Rewind to time. Camilla, are you okay?
Whoa!
Holy shit. Camilla? Hello, Lynn. Or is it Detective now? It's been 10 years since we last met. Are you really that man from the park 10 years ago? Well. I see there's no need to introduce myself. Give Camilla back! She has nothing to do with any of this! Afraid I can't do that. This is my last chance.
The phone is ringing. It's not for me. Nobody ever calls the dead. Is that supposed to be like a cool one-liner? Because it doesn't really make much sense. The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed. Revenge plan? Didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Well, knowing him, I half expected as much. That's why I was waiting here like this, waiting for him to show up. Wouldn't it be just what he wanted, to be executed by his own daughter? I heard about 10 years ago. I feel sorry about what happened to you. But revenge? Nobody could possibly know what I've... What in the world? An explosion? Uh-oh. I've got a bad feeling about this. Have I been had? Look out!
Oh, she did a girl save.
She did do a girl save.
Revenge, huh? That's a feeling I just can't understand.
Of course not. You're not him.
She's right. I'm not him, am I?
He was going to shoot Detective Jowd as Camilla when he came to rescue her. Oh. Oh, she was going into baby squirrel mode. It's just too horrible.
Anyway, let's bring you back to life. Again.
You didn't have to add the again part. How many times is this? Like 5?
This is like the 5th time. Alright, here's what you do. Step 1, we can't do anything. We're stuck.
Missile!
Missile's not here.
Shit!
We gotta do it without missile. We're gonna get in the gun. Alright, step 1. We gotta wait. We can't do anything. We
Can't do anything. Can't do anything.
Alright, step 1.
Gotta wait.
You gotta wait.
He's gonna throw the
Step
gun
1.
up, and then you're gonna catch it.
Step 1.
Let me see you. 1.
The phone rings. And then step 1.
Now?
Now. We go to the gun.
We go to the
Untrickable,
wheel.
unfortunately. We go to the phone. We answer the phone. It's no use. I can't get the line to work.
It stopped ringing.
That's funny. I thought I could use the phone in the past if somebody was calling.
What are you talking about? The receiver has to be off the hook first, silly. Well, don't look at me. I can't do it. I don't have any hands or feet right now.
Somebody please answer the phone.
If you want something done, you have to do it yourself.
Then we go to the crank. Do we crank it? What does cranking it do? Cranking it removes the crank, knocks the phone!
Hey, we somehow managed to knock down the receiver.
Somehow managed. Who's to say that's not how I planned it?
Come on, hurry. Now's your chance to get on the phone. It might be Detective Jowd.
She's right. I'd better check it out. Get on the phone.
Hello, anybody there? If anybody's still there, get yourself here on the double. We're about to head out. Speak up. Why don't you answer?
The Arisen decides if we crank it.
Anyway, come if you're coming. We're leaving.
I will go there. Let's go see.
Why not? So it must be true what they say, that there are restless ghosts on board. That does it. I promise to turn over a new leaf, Mom. Who is he calling restless ghosts?
Well, it's true neither one of us is really resting in peace.
Anyway, it looks like the sub just lost one of its crew.
I guess that means the fate of this sub has changed slightly. Fate changed! Sissel has underestimated us. He's left behind his precious bargaining chip here. Bargaining chip? Whoa, not again!
Come on, man.
Sorry, Olive.
It's Detective Jowd. What's going on there?
What's happening to him?
Is he okay?
I saw this little deal go down once before. In just a moment, the man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Not if I trick his ass. What do the switches do? Won't budge. Will this one budge?
I think they're too stiff. Oh.
Oh, well. Nothing's happening. Sure seems like it should do something. Maybe it's just some kind of ornament. Valve, turn. Ball, life. Wastebasket, open.
Oh.
I had to get in quicker.
Okay, well. Open and then... Yeah. Nice. Good
Then
job.
we get on the light. The Temsic fragment!
The Temsic!
Yes! The phone. Do I
Okay.
ride this, you think?
Yeah, I think ride it. See if Sissel has anything
It's gonna
to say.
get
What the
gone
hell?
the Sonic spring.
Boing. What the hell? Look at them all crammed in there.
Ah, the Temsic fragment! You're mine at last! What's he doing to it?
Let's make it out with it.
The objective has been achieved. Now we detach the control room as planned.
Yes, sir. Farewell, sir. Sissel, what just happened? The whole room just disappeared with Detective Jowd in it.
Don't worry, Len. I bet Detective Jowd can take care of himself. The main thing right now is rescuing you and the little lady.
He'll probably put himself in jail at some point for, like, kidnapping a submarine or something.
And demand he be executed.
Yeah. I can't believe this is happening.
Now then, I'd better hurry along before Sissel discovers what he's lost and comes after me. The Yonoa will be his coffin. A missile, a real missile. May it lie buried here in the deep sea forever. Farewell, Sissel. There goes.
Cosmo Aces brings up a good point. How'd they get the fragment out if they can't cut the body?
It's a good question.
Better knives.
They must have the tech.
Aha! So that's the cause of the giant explosion.
Huh? What is?
Don't tell me that's another thing you've forgotten. The torpedo. It's like, well, you've heard of a missile before, haven't you?
Yes. Yeah, sure. But a different missile comes more readily to mind.
It looks like he plans to sink the submarine with that thing. This is not good. We have to do something before that torpedo is fired.
I will do something. First,
Gotta lower.
I will lower the lever.
Then?
Then, I'll get on the torpedoes.
Why are you on the torpedoes?
Just you wait, and you'll see. There's no time. It's gonna launch.
Don't worry, we can still find a way to stop it.
What? How?
Even if the torpedo does launch, we have to stop it from detonating, right? There's still something we can do. I hope.
Why was the I hope at the end the strongest part of that sentence?
Okay, here goes.
Whee! Oh. Oh my god, there's a freaking rat in it!
What the fuck? That poor rat.
Where are these rats getting themselves into these situations for?
Is there gonna be a ghost of a rat?
I came along for the ride without giving it too much thought. But was this really the best move?
I think so. We just have to keep it from going off, right? I'm sure this poor little rat will thank us too.
How in the world did it get in here?
How is that airtight? Missiles, they don't really have to be airtight, right?
Striker?
Especially if they're underwater and then they have like a detonator. I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights of some sort.
The spinning black things, right?
Apparently, their spinning helps their torpedo maintain its balance. That must be pretty heavy.
I wonder if we can use these weights to our advantage somehow. Let's just throw the rat in there, gum up the works. Well, we'll just stop it. How about that?
Oh, do you have to stop both of them at the same time?
Just stop that one too.
Does it have to be...
What are you gonna do now? We'll just operate the joint.
Oh!
I can't because the rat's in the way.
This looks like just the thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving.
So what does that mean exactly?
It means we might be able to stop the torpedo from exploding with this.
I have to admit, I don't understand all the details, but I do want to give it a try.
Yeah, why is the thing that Lynn's been the most knowledgeable of, so like all game, has been this torpedo?
The interior of a torpedo.
But before we can do that...
It looks like we have to get something out of the way first, huh?
Okay.
So you're telling me... I haven't looked at this yet. Let's check out the detonator.
This is probably the detonator. Hey, don't press it. The torpedo will explode.
Uh-oh, better be careful.
But you know, there should be a safety device around here somewhere.
Safety device, huh? That sounds promising.
We have to put the safety on this before things blows up. I butchered that sentence. Whatever, fuck it. I got the same ideas.
Okay, so... When do I have to stop it, do you think?
I think same side. Squish. Maybe encourage him to...
Whoa! He's so strong! It's a stubborn little thing, isn't it? Quite a worthy adversary.
You do know the rat is the main focus here, don't you?
Okay, true. But until it's out of the way, we can't set the safety device.
You're right. If only our missile was here right now.
We have to get this little creature to leave somehow. Maybe uppies?
The other side?
We go uppies mode? Oh!
Spin that rat.
I see. Great, we've dumped the little creature off.
Wow, those weights were heavy enough to turn the whole torpedo over. Now for that safety device.
Right. Scoop, scoop, scoop. Good luck detonating now, you little shit. There, we clamped the safety device on.
We did it! That should keep the torpedo from exploding. But there's just one problem.
Problem? What's that?
The torpedo is still going to impact. We can't do anything about that.
Uh-oh.
Whoop. What was that noise?
Looks like the torpedo still hit the submarine.
But it looks like the submarine is still okay. This changes everybody's fate, including the little rats. Sissel, we did it!
Fate averted!
The only one I care about now is the rat. What's the matter? You still look unhappy.
We stopped the torpedo from blowing up, but we still opened up a gaping hole in the submarine.
You're right. I guess that's just what missiles do. They're unstoppable.
Huh? Am I hearing things? Anyway, I guess we better get back to the present as quickly as we can.
Right. I'm worried about Camilla.
You think they're gonna hit us with a chapter end?
I think so.
We managed to stop death for now, but it hasn't disappeared altogether. It's now slowly but surely filling the room. Uh-oh. Water is seeping in through the hole where the torpedo hit.
Climb, girl.
I've got to get them out of here. I'd better go meet up with Len.
Not a chapter.
Not a chapter end, but it's the end of our chapter
Dang.
of playing this game. All right, one more stream.
One more stream.
One more ghost trick, and we'll be all tricked out.
Trying to see if any Elden Ring. What a show's doing Elden Ring. If we wanted.
Agent Ravensong said we basically have 2 puzzles left with 1 chapter of just dialogue between them. I'd be ready to go along on next week's stream based on today's pace just to be safe.
Thank you.
All right, next
That's
week
very
we're
helpful.
going to finish it no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if we have to go long.
Sounds good to me.
And we can raid Rudder Show. Rudder Show? Raid Rudder Show? But first, I got to read subs,
Yes.
which I will do right now.
I can't get up. Joy's on my lap. So
Fair enough.
I'll be here while you're reading subs.
Thank you to all the people who subscribed and supported, whose names I will read right now. Pinky Punchy, Rex Nemesis, Khaztaroth 315, thank you Kaz. Fatigued Fox, Hannah Na, Bosabe, Shoots Magoots, Buck Cherry Crazy Bitch, Ren Not a Bird, Gary Faceman, Ribs Crowley, Boy Howdy 123, Cold Kinetic Heat, Lina Fox, Tango Maureen, Dr. Mollusk, Osaka Starling, Casquettes, Realistics 16, Flesh Papa, Vale Hella, The Chrome Hound, Schleble, Dougler, Unbelievable, Procrasticrafting, Real Joking, Meow Shali, Bunny Pirates, Goss Art 1323, and Stan, Winter Nevada, EP Bog Boy, Mike Eagle Dick, Jazz Array, Argento Natsu, Brie Marie is me, Blue Swordsman, Dane Edge, Ceviche Grace, Professor Rad gifted 5 subs. Thank you so much. Board Librarian, Dat Kotek, Blue Woo Boy, Froyo Sit, It's Spooky Kabuki, The Orange Witch, For the Honor of Gay, Shan Hearts, It's Loop Liches, Hooker Queen, A3X, Wizard Schwarm, Dark Matter Builder Plays, RIP Charlie, Nikki Pon 96 gifted 25 subs.
Dang!
Thank you so much, Nikki Pon. That's a crazy amount of subs. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
Rufus the Librarian, Baron Davis 78, Pirate Queen Proxima, Appleguard, Gaskill MJ, Hazel Cat, Grim Treasuries, Maintain Creations, Remy Flint, Shiny Torchic. Oh, these are old. Back to the top. Events Beyond Me, Kwawa-chan, Change My Name as with Jacob. And that's it. Thank you all so much. We're going to raid What a Show.
Yay!
So I'll get that going.
They're doing co-op Elden Ring.
They're doing co-op Elden Ring, which we might also do
Yeah.
in the near future.
Absolutely.
Been having the urge. Mm-hmm. All right, once everyone is ready, we will send the raid. Thanks everyone for watching.
We'll see you Sunday for Bloodborne.
Sunday for Bloodborne. We'll see y'all then.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.